E aí galera, beleza? Vocês que estão jogando Lords of the Fallen pelo PlayStation 5 e estão achando o jogo difícil, entrem em contato comigo aí pelo número que eu vou deixar na descrição do vídeo, que eu vou passar para vocês aí 5.000 crânios na faixa, tá? Então não é inscrito do canal? Se inscreva aí que vocês vão ganhar 5.000 crânios aí para dar aquela upada no personagem de vocês. E se por acaso vocês quiserem estar adquirindo mais crânios, galera, entrem em contato comigo aí que eu vou fazer um preço bem camarada para vocês. E com isso vocês me ajudam a estar dando uma melhorada no canal. Beleza? Se você está iniciando no mundo de Elden Ring agora, ou até mesmo já jogou e quer deixar seu personagem forte aí para estar jogando a DLC, entre em contato comigo no número que eu vou deixar na descrição do vídeo, que agora eu tenho runas aí para plataforma PlayStation, tá? Então se você joga aí no PS4 e no PS5, entre em contato comigo que eu tenho vários pacotes para vocês aí, e com isso vocês deixam o personagem de vocês fortão, beleza?
Ouça minhas palavras. Eu sou Malenia, espada de Miquela.
Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Consul. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our Savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will For naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Shift's over. Sign of my replacement today. I think I've earned a rest.
Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site. Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
What about this place makes me nervous?
I can't take it anymore.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leave.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Even at the cost of your lives!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons whenever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend pinging to it.
Are you unharmed?
Get chase! Make ready. You move to intercept.
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consane it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only hope.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, buy the curative or have a bit of green wash. When one of the fiends comes back, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. There are oft items. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know... Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like... You're going. You can't just run off now. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it.
Pray, come this way. Before you stands a rift stone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fates chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Could take a better mind than mine to solve this.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Just nodded off for a moment there. We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Hoy there! You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Now.
Stepped it in.
Fancy a gander?
There's a ladder here.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Always a pleasure.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. Visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me.
Hey all. We've had to start sending out new recruits to Coltham.
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along? Let us work together to honor...
Over here, if you please. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
As a matter of fact, our party is composed of quite a few men.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Over here, if you would.
While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Here we are. Who are you?
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
Defend the Arisen! Well done. The Arisen has been put to sleep.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
Let me get that.
Is no more.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to... Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we...
Shall we report our results? I shall fly to your aid, Master. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
A visit to...
Well met. Always a pleasure.
Best quality is so easy thing to take.
Come, I'll lead the way.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. Try not to get beat, lest all that vim go to waste. It was excellent. I could have done no better. Glad to be of service. Well said.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the...
Pitiable the risen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent. In the application of coin.
A good day to you.
Mind waiting till I finish up for the day?
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished, save you. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase them at RUNAS apothecary here in Melv.
At last, it all becomes clear. I'll go and open the chest.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roborant, are we? Between you and me, cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients if you know what they are. Do come again.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up, you know where to find me.
What to do? What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Oh, never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, it's quite a relief.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Where to now? How am I to do this?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Well, if you...
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined, they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
He really ought to have returned by now.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
To have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Might I interest you in my humble... Where's... Much obliged, sir.
Make for pleasant thoughts. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
You have my support. Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations. This battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
The Arisen has been drenched.
It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly, with presence of mind.
Of course.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we're to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Live with myself.
Living's hard.
At least my back's not acting up to the theory when I was out.
It's quiet about.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparation.
Mayhap I've toiled long enough.
Always another errand to see to.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap his time I went looking for. That place must be. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Here's hoping for peace.
Time to be
Here's a welcome sight.
What am I to do?
Well, you ought not.
Ponder the higher mysteries. Wonder if there's any easy work
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
All done then.
Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir.
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome. Sir? Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We've arrived, just as planned.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. I shall fly to your aid, Master.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit! This will let him go to waste!
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
The greatest luxury civilization grants is the density of goods. Out here, we're fortunate to find anything of worth.
Every stumble or misstep can prove a valuable lesson. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
One of us has been drenched.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. You watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. I shan't allow any who harm the Arisen to go free.
That was hard one.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? He thinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. We're in your hands. We should fly.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. You see, our fight is not yet done. Battle cannot be avoided. Just fight or die.
By your leave.
My protection! I'm nearly finished. Splendid.
Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
A sharp palm. So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. Come, I'll lead the way. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Hoping to enlist, then? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastron. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me?
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
How important written! Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. A resounding success! Unconscious. Whoops. I suppose there is such a thing as too much sleep.
Footing, Master. Losing your balance on an incline this sharp could be perilous. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
A cavern of all things. It seems undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it.
'Tis an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
This gloom has an eerie cast. A smashing success.
Once more.
Do you mean to leave us here? These obstacles shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
You have my support. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable.
dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Come to think of it, our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Haven't you a lantern risen?
Was excellent! I could have done no better! No harm shall come to you!
will take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail. By your leave.
Master, watch out!
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
I've hold of the arm! Now to bring it down and let it taste our fury! I ask your aid. When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
Grab hold of the beast! Now to seek its weakest point!
Splendid.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Why do we not use their rage to our advantage?
By your side.
Arisen! Are you all right? I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
A cyclops! I doubt ice will be of any use against it. Arisen! Are you all right?
It will take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail. Of course.
This brute has quite the temper.
Why do we not use their rage to our advantage?
I am well aware of strategy that our foe knows the horse. Knock its feet
strength. We must stand together and achieve victory. We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Movements have grown sluggish.
We must make the most of this opportunity. A focused attack will end this foe. An excellent strategy. Allow me to assist. My thanks. I've got a firm grip on our foe. Quickly arisen. You must regain your footing. If the best is human, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance. It's certainly worth a try.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
Pray, slow your feet! Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will...
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
What am I to do with that girl? Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but 'tisn't to be.
Let me get that.
Why won't they let me study magic? It isn't fair.
We've naught to discuss.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
I'll hold the enemy in place.
Splendid.
Over so soon? Oh, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable court join our party.
In relation to that, our party is composed of quite a few men.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss. Fell from the piece as it breathed its last.
I don't know a thing about that quest, so I can't guide you. You could try to hire a pawn with the information we need.
One of us has been drenched.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I've got a good feeling about this one. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn in our party. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I quite agree.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn.
Slimes, master!
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. To retreat, then.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Indeed, you are correct.
I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed.
Monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
One of us has been drenched.
The product of heedlessness.
Stand firm. You are not alone.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as it is our enemies.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Ice is our ally against such fiend. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies. Slimes! Watch them closely!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
A smashing success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
One of us has been drenched.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
A weapon. They're simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
You have my support.
you wish. I shall return directly.
One of us has been drenched.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
If you would.
Thank you, Master. I only hope.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. You're staring, Arisen. I could do this all day. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. Hang in there, Master! I am coming to assist!
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I quite agree.
This is quite a quandary.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a...
Well met. Always a pleasure.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find. Have a gander at my wares. You shop? Regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
There's no easy thing making a living as a soldier.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Paths to victory are myriad. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
I will protect you.
I'm merely
Well said.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
These obstacles shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aid. Might I be of assistance? We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are.
Halt! State your business. We've orders to keep this gate sealed till the Watchhead returns.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a... pawn better apprised of such matters.
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I lack information per—
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The foremost priority is to douse them in flames. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me.
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned.
These writings could be of import.
Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up. Wait, listen. Would you be brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest? I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like... Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe, but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of... I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. Right. In we go then.
A rescue mission, is it? And I dare say time is of the essence.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once...
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
Well done. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Prepare yourself!
Well done, Master!
Seems naught ever goes right.
Ransoms are upon us! foe has drawn to battle. We ought to extinguish our lamps. That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Goodness, we're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
To fear us. It's the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed.
You'll get what's coming to you.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me.
Let us take every precaution, that we might see our charge delivered safely.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Fear not, master. Naught shall befall you while I am here.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on it. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one, you might say.
Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Twould benefit us all if the roads were safer.
I've things to do, if you... No easy answers here.
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
True enough.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loose from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Well, you ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another.
Pray, follow me. This way, Master. We have arrived.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've...